college sporting events? Look no further than Extreme Sports. Extreme Sports is your go-to source for live and on-demand broadcasts of local sports, including high school games and college events. And the best part, you can listen to it all for free on our app, available on the Apple Store or Google Play Store. That's right. With the Extreme Sports app, you can stay up to date on all the latest sports news and scores, and even listen to play-by-play of your favorite teams. And if you have an Alexa-enabled smart speaker, you can easily tune in by simply saying, "Alexa, open Extreme Sports." And if you're a fan of Hastings College sports, you're in luck. Extreme Sports is the official broadcast partner of Hastings College, so you can catch all the action from the Broncos and Lady Broncos. So why wait? Download the Extreme Sports app now on the Apple Store or Google Play Store and start listening to all the excitement of local sports completely free. And don't forget to say, "Alexa, open Extreme Sports" to listen on your smart speaker. Extreme Sports, your home for local sports, wherever you go.
Hastings College basketball is on the air. And this is the Tip-Off Show. Brought to you by Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. Now, here's the voice of the Broncos, Mike Will.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lynn Farrell Arena, the Osborne Sports Complex, and happy holidays from Extreme Sports. We've got Hastings College women's basketball for you here this afternoon as the Broncos get ready to take on the Warriors out of Sterling College, a team coming in here out of the KCAC. Hastings College 8-4 in the season. They're 4-3 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Hastings spent their Christmas holiday down in Hawaii and split a couple of ball games down there. They beat Benedictine of Kansas by the score of 59-46. Rachel Gooden had a good ball game, 15.7 rebounds to lead the Broncos that day. Then they lost to second-ranked Indiana Wesleyan, 73-67. Macy Bryant led Hastings that day with 15 points and 10 rebounds, but the Broncos come back from their trip to Hawaii, and they've got a busy first week here. For the second half of the season, Hastings will play 3 games this week. They've got this afternoon game with Sterling. Then we've got conference games coming up on Thursday and Saturday. Thursday on the road playing in Orange City, Iowa against the Northwestern Red Raiders. Saturday back at home to take on the Chargers of Briarcliff. Seeing a team today in Sterling College that hasn't played since their game on December the 14th. When they beat Ottawa by the score of 84-77. Sterling, a good basketball team, 9-3 on the season. They are 5-2 in the KCAC, led by 5'10" senior Corinne Clayson, who is averaging 21.8 points per ball game, one of the leading scorers in the KCAC. She's hitting 48% of her field goal tries so far this year, and 47% from three-point territory. Also for Sterling, averaging in double figures is Alyssa Heskamp, a 5'7" senior guard. She is averaging 14.3 points per ball game, hitting 57% of her field goal tries and about 50% from three-point territory. So it's Hastings and Sterling here this afternoon, and a non-conference game for the Broncos as Hastings tries to knock off a little rust from the Christmas holiday break. Had a chance to sit down with Hastings head coach Gina Douglas. Spent a couple of minutes with Hastings head coach Gina Douglas. The Broncos sitting at 8-4 on the season, 4-3 in the conference. Spent their Christmas holiday down in the sun and the sand in Hawaii. Coach, how was the trip?
The trip was awesome. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, haven't talked to every one of our players, but I can't imagine anyone had too many complaints. Travel went well. Yes, it's a long flight, but considering everything, travel went really well. It was beautiful there, obviously, and we had some free time, and then, we played pretty well down there as well, so that always helps a trip like that. But Overall, I told the tournament director if we could go back there every year, if we could afford that, we would do it. It was just a great experience for everyone, and so happy we got to do it.
Went to 1-1 in your 2 games that you played. Talk about what you got done on the floor.
Yeah, the first game against Benedictine, fairly close game and close throughout. And we kind of pulled away late at the end. And neither team shot it great, which was kind of surprising because it was hot in the gym, and it's a shooter's gym. It was a really small gym. But neither team really shot it that well. But I thought defensively we did a good job on what we were trying to do with our scouting report and trying to make them make tough shots. So, played pretty well that game. And then Indiana Wesleyan, they're number 2 in the nation and obviously very good. And, they got up, I think it was 13 or 14 into the third. And then we kept crawling back. And with 2.5 minutes left, we tied it. And I thought, all right, we kind of have all the momentum. They hadn't scored for a while. And then both teams kind of went scoreless for a while. And then they made enough plays at the end to pull away. So, I felt bad for our team just because in some regards we kind of feel like we're right there, and a win like that would have kind of solidified that, yes, we're there, we can compete against these teams. But you also have to, just go make plays and make big plays when those plays are needed. But I was happy that we competed. They're a really good team. And like I said, it always makes a trip a little bit better when you can go and play well places like that.
Maybe on the brink of becoming a good basketball team in the GPAC. What's this team need right now?
Yeah, there's times that I watch us and think, all right, like we're doing pretty good out here, and we look pretty good. And, some of it, obviously the better we shoot it, the better we look type of thing. And so games that we don't shoot it well or we've had halves that we haven't shot it well, how are you still going to win those type of games? And I think that's what we kind of need to figure out, where it's not where everything's easy. If you make 8 threes and a half, things look pretty good. But if you don't, how can you still go get wins against good teams? And I think we need to figure that out. And then just the physicality of it. If you look at like the top teams, the Dorts, the Dakota Wesleyans, teams that we've struggled scoring against, some of it is just their physicality. We're just not quite used to that. We're a fairly young team, and a lot of these, some of our players were playing high school basketball this time last year, and they're just not quite used to the physicality of the game, but that's something hopefully we'll get used to and get better with.
Macy Bryant, Rachel Gooden had a pretty good outing in Hawaii in both ball games.
Yeah, they both played really well. Macy kind of dominated the Benedictine game to start. I don't know how many she had in the first quarter. And then Rachel played really well against them as well, and it was just nice to see her be pretty aggressive on the offensive end and still rebound the ball for us. So we're starting to figure out a little bit as a team, hey, those two can score down on the block. Let's get them the ball a little bit more. And some of it's on those two, right? They need to go post up and they need to be aggressive. But then some of it's just our guards figuring that out as well. Like, all right, we need to go get a quick bucket. Let's try to throw it to Macy on the block and let her go to work down there. So really good to see those two play well, and hopefully it can continue.
So now we try to bust the rust off of things from the Christmas break with the ball game against Sterling today. A couple of tough conference games coming up Thursday and Saturday against Northwestern and Briar Cliff. So a tough week coming back, Coach, from your trip.
Yeah, it is. And, if you looked at, we've talked about our December was pretty dang tough if you just looked at who we played. But, now you come back from Christmas and it's not exactly easy by any means. So we have Sterling today and then at Northwestern and then Briar at home. And so it is a big week for us. And it's also 3 games in a week with, coming off a Christmas break. And we've kind of seen sometimes what teams look like coming off a big break. But, I'm happy that we played 2 games right before Christmas. They had 5 total days off, so not just a ton of days where I felt like we got out of shape or kind of out of rhythm by any means. So hopefully we can play well today and kind of keep the momentum going.
Sterling, a good basketball team sitting at 9-3. What do we know about them?
Yeah, they are a good team. The Clausen kid from Cambridge is a really good player. She's a fifth-year player for him, averages almost 22 a game. And she's just a 5'10 athletic wing. And, she shoots it well enough from the perimeter. That's not her first look, but she has a great mid-range game, and she can get to the rim and just score around the rim. And she's 5'10". So you put someone like Mariah on her 5'6", it's just a tough matchup. And so she is a tough matchup at that wing position. And then they have some just athletes around her, probably not as, the physicality of a Dort, Northwestern, or Dakota Wesleyan, but just long and athletic. And so just kind of a different team that we'll face today.
What do you want to see out of your team here as we get back on the floor?
Kind of keep the same rhythm. What I talked about coming off of Christmas break, sometimes these games aren't real pretty, but kind of keep the same rhythm. We kind of have just kind of a nice rhythm of rotation and who we're playing and kind of figuring each other out. So I'd like to see that. And then I always think, we can get much better on the defensive end. Our defensive transition has improved, but now in the half court, can we really guard people for 40 minutes in the half court?
Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Gina Douglas, head coach for Hastings College. We'll have more on the tip-off show. Right after this, you're listening to Hastings College basketball.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
Yeah, welcome to the Bronco Tip-Off Show as we get ready to go for Hastings College women's basketball here this afternoon. Hastings up against Sterling coming up in just a couple of minutes. Women's only ball game today for us here on Extreme Sports. Hastings College men, they will be in action tomorrow. They'll be on the road in Wichita to take on Friends University. 1 o'clock tip-off time tomorrow for Hastings College men's basketball. We'll have the game for you here on Extreme Sports, beginning with a pregame show at 12:45 tomorrow afternoon. Hastings will have Wednesday off. Then they'll hit the road on Thursday and play in Orange City, Iowa against the Northwestern Red Raiders. That'll be an afternoon affair as well.
(2800) Osborne Drive East in Hastings. Stay tuned. Hastings College play-by-play is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco Sports, Extreme Sports.
Since 1955, Bob Sass Flowers has been a part of the Hastings community. We're not just about flowers, though. We do offer the finest floral arrangements, all backed by friendly, prompt service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Bob Sass Flowers, every customer matters, and we're dedicated to making your shopping experience one to remember. But there's more to discover. From blue Capri candles and diffusers to my Saint, my Hero bracelets, Sober Dough Bread, and Daydreams greeting cards, our unique gift collection has something for everyone. Looking for the perfect baby gift? Explore our selection from Bella Tunno and Mud Pie. Come see us at Bob Sass Flowers, where quality, service, and community come together.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all 3 streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all 3 streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
Hastings College basketball is brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare. By Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. By Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Enjoy great food, good service, and a warm, friendly atmosphere at 2017 West 2nd. By Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. By Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd, serving Hastings since 1955. By Hastings Irrigation Pipe Company, working hard to develop high-performance products. By Bosselman Energy, a fuel supplier and distributor offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. By the Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. By Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. By Highland Dairy. And by Teammates of Nebraska. Now, here's the voice of the Broncos, Mike Will.
Again, welcome to Hastings College basketball for you here today on Extreme Sports. It's Hastings and the Sterling College, a team out of the KCAC, joining us here this afternoon at Lynn Farrell Arena. We'll get you the starting lineups. Are brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Hastings will go with McKenna Yates, 5'8" freshman out of McCool Junction. It'll be Mariah Avila, the 5'5" junior from Scottsbluff. Tanis Ariando, the 5'5" sophomore out of Greeley. Rachel Gooden, the 6'3" sophomore out of Adams Central. And Macy Bryant, the 5'11" junior out of Fremont. For Sterling, it'll be Callie Breyer, a 5'8" junior from Sterling, Kansas. It'll be Curran Clayson, a 5'10" senior out of Cambridge. Also starting for the Warriors will be Alyssa Heskamp, a 5'7" senior out of Sperrville, Kansas. Also Alex Barup, a 5'10" graduate senior out of Wichita. And McKenna Vogel, a 6' junior out of Prairie, Kansas. So we're set to go. Hastings College women's basketball for you here today on Extreme Sports. The Broncos 8-4 on the season. Sterling College coming in a record of 9 wins, 3 losses. Hastings going to be in their white uniforms here this afternoon with their crimson and black trim. Sterling, the Warriors, going to be in their crimson uniforms with their white trim here today. Broncos will shoot to our basket to our left. And the tip-off is brought to you by Bob Sass Flowers, serving Hastings since 1955. Ball is in the air, and Sterling controls the opening tap. And a feed down the floor. It goes out of bounds, trying to get it to Alyssa Heskamp, and they threw it too far out of bounds. So Sterling looking for a quick field goal there, and they throw it away instead. They're averaging about 16 turnovers per game. They get their first one here about 7 seconds into the ball game. Hastings has got the ball. The Broncos have it. Macy Bryant drives it to the hole. It's not going to be blocked down. Ball is picked up here by Barup, and she runs her back the other way, all the way to the basket. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Ariando. Ariando, there's a feed underneath the hole. It's going to be mishandled by Yates. Turnover on Hastings, and the ball into the hands now of Heskamp as she runs her back the other way to Clayson. Clayson takes it into the lane, and the shot is up there, no good. Rolls off of the front iron, and the rebound comes down here to Gooden for Hastings. Broncos back into the forecourt. Here's Avila driving in the lane. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Like a hockey match early. Here's Breyer back with the ball. Callie Breyer brings it into the offensive zone, comes over here on the wing. Heskamp has got it, dribbles inside the free throw circle. Bounce pass down the lane is going to be tipped and intercepted. Taken down by Rachel Gooden of Hastings. Gooden gets the ball to Tanis Ariando. Into the forecourt to Avila. Feeds it inside to Bryant. Throws it on the right side now. Down to the baseline. A shot by Yates is up there, no good. And a foul is going to be called. So a lot of action so far in the first couple of minutes, but no scores on the board yet. McKenna Vogel picks up the foul for Sterling. That's going to be her first foul, team foul number 1 on the Warriors. Going to the free throw line for Hastings will be McKenna Yates. Yates, an 84% foul shooter on the season, 32 out of 38 from the foul line. Her first free throw is up there and in. Hastings is a team hitting 70% from the free throw line, 41% from the field, and 30% from three-point territory. Next shot is up there, is good. And the Broncos grab the early 2-0 lead here over Sterling College. Warriors come back with the basketball in the lane. Going over here on the near side here. Driving the ball to the hole is going to be Morris. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound to Gooden for Hastings. Long pass down the floor. Yates can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover number 2 in the ball game now for the Broncos. Hastings averaging about 17 turnovers per game. 8:27 to play here in the first quarter. 2-0 is the score. Sterling will bring the ball back here. Breyer brings it into the offensive zone. Gets it on the high post there to Vogel. Nice pass underneath the hole, and the shot's up there and in. Alyssa Heskamp scoring there for Sterling. And the Warriors have come back to tie the score at 2 points apiece. Yates back with it now for Hastings. Comes across the top. Tanis Ariando drives it down the left side of the lane. Out to Gooden. Down to Avila. Takes it to the free throw line. Dumps it down low to Gooden. Her shot's up there, no good. Breyer with a rebound. Callie Breyer, long pass ahead. They get it to Clayson. Drives the ball to the hole. Shot's going to be blocked down there by Bryant. Ball recovered. A short jumper from the left baseline is up there, no good by Vogel. Hastings coming down there with a rebound. Ariando with the ball. Her bounce pass into the lane is going to be kicked out of bounds. And Hastings will play things in. Bailey Young coming into the ball game now for Sterling. Young, a 5'10" sophomore from Prairie, Kansas. Hastings will play things in. The ball's going to be tipped away by Clayson, and Clayson grabs the ball for Sterling. Long pass ahead. They get it to Heskamp down there in the corner. Picked up there by McKenna Yates for Hastings. Out on the wing now. Callie Breyer has got the ball. Hastings in the man-to-man defense. Breyer around the screen. Takes it to the free throw line. Throws it out here for 3 to Clayson. Her shot is up there, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Hastings' ball. Coming to the ball game now for Sterling is going to be Eva Gill. Gill, a 5'7" senior from St. George, Kansas. So Sterling already 8 players deep here in the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the ball game. Hastings feeds it inside. That's Bryant with the ball. Gets it out here to Gooden inside the free throw circle. Gives it away now to Avila. Out to Yates for 3. Shot is up there short. Ball tapped out there. Yates grabs the ball to Avila. Raya Avila with it now 25 feet away from the basket. Goes over to Yates on the wing. She dribbles into the goal. Her shot is up there good. McKenna Yates averaging 9.8 points per ball game. Gets her first field goal here. Hastings out on top now. 4-2 is the score against the Sterling College. Wheeling right side of the lane is a Young. Has it knocked loose. Scramble is on. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow pointing in favor of Hastings, so that will be a turnover on Sterling. That's their third of the ball game. Hastings 4, Sterling 2. Women's college basketball action for you here this afternoon on Extreme Sports. Tanis Ariando with the ball to McKenna Yates into the forecourt. That's Bryant with it now to Tanis Ariando. Mariah Avila on the wing on the right side. She feeds into Gooden, and she's going to be hacked on the arm, and a foul is going to be called here on Bailey Young. That's going to be the first foul on Young. Team foul number 2 chalked up on the Sterling in the first quarter. Barrett comes back into the ball game now. Heskamp also comes back in for the Warriors. Hastings will play things in. The Broncos with an early 4-2 lead here in this one. McKenna Yates with the ball. Lobs it inside. It's going to be deflected and intercepted. Turnover number 3 in the ball game now for the Broncos. Here's a Claycamp at the other end. Her shot's going to be no good, but she's fouling the play. Clayson, Corinne Clayson. McKenna Yates picks up the personal foul. That's going to be her first. And Corinne Clayson will go to the free throw line here for the Warriors. She's averaging 21.8 points per ball game. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. Plays an 84% foul shooter in the season. Sterling College hitting 72% as a team. 49% from the field, 32% from three-point territory. Second free throw is up there and in. So now we're tied up again at 4 points apiece here early in this ball game. Tanis facing some backcourt pressure here. Hastings gets it into the offensive zone. Yates driving the baseline, a pass across the lane. Goes to Gooden, who gets it back out to Tanis from 15. Her shot good. Tanis Ariando hitting the jumper there for the Broncos, and Hastings back out on top by a score of 6-4 here in the first quarter. There's a Heskamp with the ball now for Sterling. Heskamp goes over in the wing to a Barrett. She takes it down to a Clayson on the baseline. Her shot good, and she's fouling the play. So Corinne Clayson gets the field goal. She's fouling the play here by Mariah Avila. And Clayson will go to the free throw line and try to make this a three-point play and to give Sterling their first lead of the ball game. We're tied up now at 6 points apiece. 5:35 to play here in the opening quarter from Lynn Farrell Arena here this afternoon. Shot from the free throw line is up there and in. And now the Warriors have got their first lead of the ball game. 7-6 is the score. 5 minutes and 32 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Hastings with the ball. Here is a long-range jumper by Bryant from 3. No good. Heskamp with a rebound. She gets the ball ahead now to Barrett, and she falls down in the lane, and a traveling violation is going to be called here on Alex Barrett. That's going to be turnover number 4 in the ball game now for Sterling. Coming out of the ball game for Hastings will be Avila. Coming in will be Ann Bowes for Hastings. Bowes, a 5'9" freshman out of Orleans, averaging 11.1 points per ball game. Hastings with the ball in their offensive end. Tanis Ariando goes back door to Bryant. She lays it in. Macy Bryant scores for the Broncos, and Hastings reclaims the lead in a seesaw first quarter here. Here's Clayson from 10. Her shot's going to be off with the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Gentry Marks, who's into the ball game now for the Broncos. Marks brings it to the near side. Macy Bryant with it now. Tanis Ariando. Tanis with it. Flips it over in the right wing to Yates. McKenna Yates dribbling with the ball. She takes it out of the baseline, goes for the basket, and scores. Yates now with 6 points in the ball game. Hastings out on top by a score of 10-7 here in the first quarter. Broncos are 8-4 in the season. Sterling is 9-3. There's a feed to the high post of Vogel as it knocked loose and is picked up by Hastings. 5 turnovers already on the Warriors here in the ball game. Bowes from 3, her shot good. And Bowes hitting 37% from three-point territory. Knocks down her first three-pointer here. And now we've got a timeout here from Sterling. We've got 4 minutes and 7 seconds to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Hastings 13 and Sterling 7. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, And we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
We are Extreme Sports.
And as we come back, we had a foul call on Ann Bowes of the Broncos. That's going to be her first, team foul number 3 on the Broncos here in the first quarter. There's a Sterling attacking. There's a pass that's going to be tipped, and it's going to be brought down by Hastings. Turnover number 6 in the ball game for Sterling. Hastings out to a 13-7 lead here in the first quarter. Here's Bailey Kissinger into the ball game now for Hastings. Kissinger goes out to a Kernan Polk to the right side to Yates. Her three-pointer is up there, no good. Rebound to a Young. Bailey Young with a rebound. Here comes Sterling back the other way. Gill has got the ball, sends it down low. His shot is up there, no good, but she's fouling the play. They got the ball down low to Kayla Morris. Fouling the play here by Bowes. That's going to be her second personal foul. Kayla Morris will go to the free throw line here for Sterling. She's hitting 76% of her free throw tosses this year. 16 out of 21. Her shot is up there. It is good. Sterling now 4 for 4 from the free throw line today. And the Hastings lead is now 5 points. 13-8. Hastings with the lead. Morris will have one more. The shot is up there. Rattles out, no good. Ball is lost off of the hands of McKenna Yates. Out of the hole here for the Broncos. So Sterling will play things in. Clayson coming back into the ball game now for Sterling. Alex Barrett coming back in as well for the Warriors. And batting the ball is going to be Breyer. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Breyer bounce pass into the lane. It's going to be tipped. It's going to be fought for. And Bailey Kissinger is out of bounds. They give the ball back here to Breyer Cliff. This time they'll inbound on the other side of the basket. Baseline right side as they look to play things in. 13-8 to score. They feed things in right underneath the hole, and the shot's up there and in. Alex Barrett scores off of the inbound. That's her first field goal. And Sterling back to within 3 points now. 13-10 is the score. Here's a Bailey Kissinger with the ball for Hastings. Kernan Polk down to Bowes for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Polk with a rebound, foul shot good. Kernan Polk gets the offensive board in the putback, and Hastings out on top now by a score of 15-10. Heskamp with the ball over on the wing. Breyer has got it. Callie Breyer puts it on the floor, dribbles out here into three-point territory, picked up by Bailey Kissinger. There's Clayson with the ball, free throw line extended. Clayson puts it on the floor, dribbles to the top of the key to Heskamp on the baseline, lobs it inside. Vogel's shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Gentry Marks with the rebound to Bailey Kissinger. Into the forecourt, now to Yates, to Bailey, down in the corner. And a palming violation, or traveling violation is called on Bailey. Turnover number 4 in the ball game for Hastings. Sterling has got 6 turnovers. It's a 15-10 ball game. The Broncos have a 5-point lead early. Women's only affair today between Sterling and Hastings. There's a pass. He'll be deflected out of bounds there. Getting her hands on it was Yates. Knocking that one away from Alyssa Heskamp. And now Clayson will inbound the ball here right in front of the Bronco bench. The Broncos out of Cambridge, Nebraska. Clayson has got the ball here in the wing. Bounce pass goes inside to Barrett. They move it down to the deep right corner. A three-pointer put up there. No good by Breyer. And now the ball is lost out of bounds. Last touch there by McKenna Vogel of Sterling. So it's going to be Hastings inbounding the ball here in backcourt. 15-10. Hastings with the lead. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to play here in the first quarter from Lynn Farrell Arena. Hastings with the ball. There's a Bailey Kissinger to get her down the high post now to a Gentry Marks. Over to Yates, far sideline, 9 feet inside to Kissinger. Her shot is up there, it's no good. She's knocked down into play. And a foul is going to be called here on the Sterling. Corinne Clayson picks up a personal foul. That's going to be your first. Team foul number 3 on the Warriors, non-shooting situation. Hastings will inbound the ball. Kissinger, inbounds pass is going to be tipped and it's going to be intercepted. 5th turnover on Hastings here in the ball game. Breyer has got the ball. Callie Breyer now to a Clayson. She dribbles the ball down the left side of the lane. Bounce pass down on the baseline. Her shot is up there and in. McKenna Vogel scores for the Sterling. That's her first field goal of the ball game. And the Warriors are back within 3 points, 15-12. Hastings has got the lead. Here's a Bailey Kissinger with it now for Hastings. Bailey to Yates, dribbling to the hole. Her shot is up there, good. McKenna Yates already with 8 points in the ball game. She's got 8 of the 17. Hastings leading 17-12 here in the first quarter. There's a shot in the lane up there and in. Alyssa Heskamp scoring there for Sterling. That's her second field goal. She's got 4 points, 17-14. Sterling down by 3. Hastings with the ball with a minute to play here in the first quarter. Kissinger goes over to McKenna Yates. 200 pass out on top now to Baker. She lobs it inside and a foul is going to be called. Baker trying to get it there to a Polk. McKenna Vogel picking up the foul on Sterling. That's going to be her second. Team foul number 4 now on the Warriors. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Kissinger will inbound the ball. 17-14. Broncos out on top. Alyssa Baker back into the ball game now for Hastings, replacing McKenna Yates. They get things into Gentry Marks. Now to Kernan Polk. There's Avila with the ball. Mariah takes it to the right side of the floor, gets it to Bailey Kissinger. Pass out here to Polk for 3. Shot is up there, top of the left side, no good. Rebound brought down here by Clayson in backcourt for Sterling. Now to Gill into the forecourt. Hastings will match up. Here's a Breyer with the ball on the far side. They feed it into the lane. It's going to be right through the fingertips of Bailey Young. Hastings will come down with the ball. 7 turnovers now on to Sterling here in the ball game. 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 17-14 is the score. Here's a Bailey Kissinger with it now. Bailey gets it to a Kernan Polk. To a Baker. Now to Polk. There's a Vila for 3 on the wing. Shot is up there. No good. Rebound. Marks follows shot up there and in. Gentry Marks with the offensive board and the putback, and that is the end of the first quarter of play. So Hastings with a good start here in this one. They scored 19 points in the first quarter. We'll take a break after 1. Hastings 19, Sterling 14. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
There's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Call it the foul.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, back here at Lynn Farrell Arena, it's a 19-14 ball game. Hastings has got the lead. Sterling with a ball in their offensive end. They shovel across the lane down there. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. It'll be Sterling playing things in from underneath their own basket here. Hastings hitting 8 of 17 shots in the first quarter, 47%. Sterling was 5 out of 14. That's 35%. Sterling with the ball. They're trailing in the ball game by a score of 19-14. There's a Breyer with it. She takes it into the lane. Her shot over Baker, no good. Offensive rebound, foul shot good. Alyssa Heskamp with the offensive board of the putback. She's got 6 points in the ball game. It's now a 19-16 ball game. Here's Avila for a deep 3. Her shot no good. Ball comes to the near sideline, goes out of bounds. Sterling will play things in. Broncos 1 of 7 on 3-pointers, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Sterling 0 of 2 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Shot from underneath the hole is going to be no good, but a foul is going to be called down there as Bailey Young is knocked down. Kernan Polk picks up the foul. That's going to be her first. So Young will go to the free throw line. Young, a 52% foul shooter in the season, 18 out of 34. As he will toe the mark here for a couple of shots in a 19-16 ball game. Shot is up there. It's going to be good. Young will have one more. Broncos with a 2-point lead now here in the second quarter. As Young is ready for his second one, it's up there and it's going to roll around the rim and down through the hole it goes. Now 19 to 18 is the score. Here comes a Gooden back into the ball game for Hastings. Gooden comes in. Macy Bryant comes in. Gentry Marks is going to check out. Also, Kernan Polk. Hastings with a 1-point lead. 19-18. Broncos with the advantage. Hastings with the ball. Bailey Kissinger has got it. Into the forecourt. Goes deep in the corner on the right side to Alyssa Baker. There's Bryant. There's Avila. Avila behind the screen. Mariah takes it to the right side. Now reverses the ball. Comes over here to Bailey Kissinger. Bailey at the free throw line. Out to Bryant. 7 seconds on the shot clock. She drives. The shot's going to be blocked down, but a foul called. Callie Breyer is going to pick up the personal foul for Sterling. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 1 of the Warriors here in the second quarter. Going to the free throw line for Hastings will be Macy Bryant. And the shot from the stripe is up there. It's going to be good. Bryant is 75% foul shooter on the season. Brought down to Fremont. Transfer from Nebraska Kearney. Averaging 11.4 points per ball game. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. She's now got 4 points here in this ball game. And Hastings out to a 3-point lead again. 21-18 early in the second quarter. Sterling has got the ball. Breyer has got it. Breyer behind the screen. Picked up by Kissinger. Comes over to a Barrett. Bounce pass goes to Clayson. She backs up. Turnaround jumper is up there. No good. Rebound comes down at Gooden for Hastings. Gooden gets it into the hands of Avila. Down the right sideline. Avila right-handed dribble. Now penetrates down the lane. Goes for the basket. Her shot no good. Gooden with a rebound. Surrounded. Now she gets rid of it. Gives it to Avila on the baseline. Left side. Her shot good. Gooden had the ball right underneath the hole there, but was surrounded by a Warriors. She found Avila on the short left baseline and she scores. Clayson on the other end. She scores for Sterling. Corinne Clayson now with 7 points in the ball game. He's one of the leading scorers in the KCAC, averaging 21.8 points per ball game. 23-20. Hastings with a 3-point lead. There's a Baker with the ball. Baker drives it. Her shot's up there. No good. She's hacked in the arm. And Alyssa Baker will go to the free throw line here for the Broncos. The foul is going to go on Alyssa Heskamp of Sterling. That's going to be her first foul. Coming into the ball game now is going to be Gill. Gill comes back in. Here's Carly Jacobs coming into the ball game. Here's Bailey Young coming into the contest as well for the Warriors. So going to the free throw line for Hastings will be Alyssa Baker. She is 3 for 3 on free throws this year, but she misses that one. Her first miss of the year. Baker will have one more. 23-20 is the score. Hastings with a 3-point lead. Next shot is up there. That one rolls off on the right side. No good. Rebound comes down here to Bailey Young. Here come the Warriors. Back up the floor. Gill has got it out here in 3-point territory. Gill now to Jacobs. Jacobs gets it to a Breyer. Breyer out here in 3-point territory. On the wing, Jacobs has got the ball to Clayson at the free throw line. Ball poked away and a foul is going to be called. Alyssa Baker came over there to knock the ball loose, and she's going to pick up the foul here. Alyssa Baker, now they're going to call an offensive foul. An offensive foul is going to be called there on Ava Gill. That's going to be her first foul. It'll be a turnover on Sterling, their 8th of the ball game, and Hastings will have the ball. The Broncos with a 3-point lead. 23-20 is the score. Tanis Ariando back into the ball game for Hastings. To McKenna Yates. Near side, that's going to be Monerick. There's a long feed inside. It's going to be up there and in. Macy Bryant scores for Hastings. She's got 6 points in the ball game. Hastings out on top now by a score of 25-20 here in the second quarter. About 7 minutes to go. Here's a Gill with the ball. They get it to the top of the key. Driving down the lane is Breyer. She loses the ball. It's picked up here by Young. Now to Breyer again. She takes it down to the baseline of the dribble. To a Young, puts a move on Gooden. Her shot's going to be partially deflected. Gooden grabs the ball for the Broncos. McKenna Yates down the near sideline. Yates hustling into the forecourt. Feeds inside to Gooden. Shot good. Rachel Gooden scores for the Broncos. That's her first field goal. And now Sterling wants to call a timeout as Hastings has opened up a 7-point lead at 27-20. Timeout brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. 6:28 to play here in the second quarter. Hastings 27, Sterling 20. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now has a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Call it the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, 6:28 to play here in the second quarter. Women's college basketball, Hastings out on top, 27-20 over Sterling. Warriors have got the ball. Shooting to our basket to our right. Here's Clayson. Her shot up there, and it goes around the rim about 7 times and down through the hole. Corinne Clayson scores. He's got 9 points in the ball game, 27-22. Long pass down the floor. Gooden lays it in. Rachel Gooden has now got 4 points in the ball game. Back at the other end, her shot is up there and in. That's Alyssa Heskamp. Heskamp has got 8 points here for Sterling. 29-24. Hastings with a 5-point lead. Sterling is a team that's averaging 80 points per ball game on offense. They've got 24 on the board here. Already here in the first half, there's a shot by Yates, no good. Bryant had the rebound. She was in on the play, and a foul is going to be called. It's going to go on Bryant. Macy Bryant picks up the foul. That's going to be her first. Here comes a Vogel back into the ball game now for Sterling. Breyer coming back in. Barrett coming back in for the Warriors. 5 minutes and 33 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 29-24 is the score. Hastings with a lead. Here's a Barrett with the ball on the high post. Takes it down the lane. Her shot around Bryant, no good. Gooden grabs the rebound to Tanis Ariando. Long pass down the floor to Yates, and her shot no good. Rebound taken down by McKenna Vogel for the Sterling Warriors. Into the forecourt. Clayson has got the ball. Clayson on the wing on the right side. 200 pass out to Breyer. Breyer takes it to the elbow. Her shot is up there, no good. Gooden with a rebound. Gooden now to McKenna Yates. Winding her way up the floor. Gives it away here to Addison Bednarik, and her shot for 3 is good. Addison Bednarik scores there on a three-pointer. And the Broncos are out on top now, 32-24. Shot in the lane is going to be no good. Offensive rebound. Vogel has got it now. Trapped down low. Right side, they get it to Clayson. Driving down the lane, her shot no good. Not for the rebound, it goes out of bounds. And we're going to have a foul call down here. It's going to go on Heskamp. That's going to be her second. So 2 fouls now on Heskamp. Back into the ball game for Hastings is going to be Avila. Avila comes in. Yates will check out. 4 minutes and 31 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 32-24. Hastings College has got the lead here in this one. That is Ariando with the ball. Down to Gooden. A reverse layup is good. Rachel Gooden scores for Hastings after her third field goal. She's got 6 points, and the Broncos have a 10-point lead. 34-24. Just over 4 minutes to play here in this the first half. Clayson from 10. Her shot is up there, no good. Offensive rebound, Vogel. She is surrounded, and now we've got a jump ball called. Jump ball is called. The possession arrow is pointing in favor of Sterling, so we'll stay right here. Warriors will inbound the ball, baseline left side, underneath their own basket. Here comes Baker back into the ball game now for Hastings. That's going to be Bednarik checking out for Hastings. Sterling will inbound the ball here. Barrett has got it. Now we got a whistle and a traveling violation. 9 turnovers on Sterling here in the ball game. Hastings still hitting over 50% from the field. 14 out of 27. The Warriors are hitting 34%, 9 of 26. Hastings 2 of 9 on three-pointers. Sterling 0 of 2. Hastings hitting 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Sterling 6 of 7. 34-24 is the score. Hastings has got the lead. Ariando has got the ball over to Baker, to Ariando, to Mariah Avila. Goes up back door. The ball mishandled there by Baker. Turnover on Hastings. Sterling running back the other way. Breyer shot from 10, good. Callie Breyer scores. That's her first field goal of the ball game. 34-26. Hastings out on top. Here's Bryant for 3. Shot good. Macy Bryant rings the gong from downtown. 9 points in the ball game for Macy Bryant. 37-26. Hastings now with their biggest lead in the ball game at 11 points. There's a shot up there and in. Nice move on the baseline by Kayla Morris. That's her first field goal. 37-28. Hastings with the lead. Macy Bryant with the ball. Ariando over to Alyssa Baker. 200 pass comes back out to Tanis. Entry pass to Bryant. Out to Avila. To Gooden. Back inside to Bryant. Shot up there, no good. Ball tapped around on the baseline. Macy keeps a hold of it now to Tanis for 3. Shot good. Tanis Ariando hits the three-pointer. She's got 5 points in the ball game, and Hastings now with a 12-point lead. 40-28. Hastings with the lead. There's Heskamp with the ball. Now we're going to have a foul called on Mariah Avila. That's going to be her second. Heskamp on the wing. Avila tried to knock the ball loose and picked up the foul for her efforts. Team foul number 3 on the Broncos here in this second quarter. Hastings out on top 40-28 over Sterling. The Broncos looking for their 9th win of the season here this afternoon. There's a Breyer with the ball. Over to a Jacobs, who's back into the ball game. Carly Jacobs to a Breyer out here. Down to Clayson, her shot in the lane, good. Corinne Clayson scoring there for Sterling. He's now got 11 in the ball game. Baker at the other end. Her shot is going to be no good. Gill with a rebound. Long pass ahead to Jacobs. Jacobs now gives it back to a Gill. He drives it down the lane. A bounce pass underneath the hole. A shot is up there and in by McKenna Vogel. Vogel now with 4 points in the ball game. 40-32. Hastings with the lead. Now the Broncos come back the other way and they have it knocked loose. It goes out of bounds. Hastings will play things in. Kissinger comes back into the ball game now for Hastings. Kissinger comes in. Tanis Ariando checks out. Bailey will inbound the ball. Baseline left side. Underneath their own basket. Bailey looking. Comes out here in the three-point territory. Baker with the ball. Baker now to McKenna Yates driving down the left side of the lane. The shot's going to be partially deflected. Ball brought out of there by Sterling. Breyer comes back the other way. Long pass ahead down in the baseline. Working with the ball is it Jacobs. Nice pass underneath the hole. Vogel can't finish, and the foul is going to be called. Foul here will go on McKenna Yates. That's going to be her second personal foul. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos. Marks coming back into the ball game. Here comes Bryant out of the contest for Hastings. McKenna Vogel goes to the free throw line for Sterling. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Her shot is up there. Off of the back iron, no good. Vogel just a 42% foul shooter on the season. She's at 6 out of 14 coming into the basketball game here this afternoon. Next shot is up there. It's going to be off of the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down here to Hastings. Polk with a rebound. Now to Bailey Kissinger. Bailey into the forecourt. Bounce pass comes over here. That's Alyssa Baker with the ball. Sterling in the man-to-man defense. Baker on the dribble. Lob pass. Kernan Polk. She drives it down the lane. Her scoop shot is up there, no good. But she's fouling the play here. It's going to go on to Callie Breyer. That's going to be her second personal foul. Team foul number 5 with the Warriors. Menard comes into the ball game now. McKenna Yates will check out. Here comes Bailey Young back into the ball game for Sterling. The free throw line for Hastings is going to be Kernan Polk for 2. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. Polk, an 81% foul shooter on the season. He got 3 points here in this game. Next shot is up there. Dances off on the left side. No good. Clayson with a rebound down the far sideline to Heskamp. Drives into the free throw line. Gives it away. Gill has got it. Drives it down to the left side of the lane. Bounce pass back out on top. That's Breyer with the ball. Callie Breyer goes over in the wing. Tipped away from Gill out of bounds. And Sterling will play things in. Kernan Polk got her hands on it. Deflected the ball out of bounds. Here comes Carly Jacobs back in for Sterling. Gill will check out. Clayson will inbound the ball. Off of the far sideline for Sterling. Bailey Young down to Clayson. Drives the baseline. Her shot is up there. No good. And the rebound is brought out there by Hastings. Bailey Kissinger with a rebound. Winds her way back up the floor into the lane. Now we got a traveling violation. Traveling violation is called on Kissinger. Turnover number 7 in the ball game for Hastings. Sterling has got 9 turnovers. 41-32. Hastings has got the lead. Women's college basketball action here this afternoon. Breyer with the ball in the wing. Matched up with a Bailey Kissinger. There's Heskamp with it out in 3-point territory. She drives into the free throw line. Down the lane. Heskamp shovels the ball away. Bailey Young with the ball. Her pass on the near side is going to be Chip. Bailey had the ball, but a 3-second violation is called late on Sterling. So the Warriors turn over for the 10th time. Hastings will come back the other direction. 33.8 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. 41-32. Hastings has got the lead here in this one. Broncos will go for the final shot here. Kissinger just across the midcourt stripe. Dribbling with the ball. Now 12 seconds. We'll work on things here. There's a Kernan Polk with it now. To Bailey Kissinger down in the baseline. Bailey's pass in the deep right corner is Menarik, and she was out of bounds. Addison Menarik was sizing up the three-pointer. She got the ball deep, took a step back, and she was out of bounds. 8 turnovers on Hastings. Now Sterling will come back with 6.1 seconds to go here in the second quarter. They'll play things in. Heskamp with the ball. Races across the midcourt stripe, drives it down the lane. Her shot is up there, no good. And that is the end of the first half of play. So Hastings had a 19-16 lead after one quarter. And the Broncos are out on top now by 9 at the halftime break. Hastings 41, Sterling 32. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Are you ready for some football? Come on down to Bullseyes every Sunday. We have the NFL Pro Package. Watch all of your games on the big screen all season long. Every Saturday, we have the Big Red Bloody Mary bar for $10. If you can think of it, we can build it. From pickle vodka, jalapeno vodka, and even cucumber vodka. Buckets of beer, Jell-O shots, and giveaways every weekend. The world-famous Bullseyes, across from the water park on West 2nd Street in Hastings.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all 3 streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all 3 streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
It's time for the Halftime Show. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963.
All right, back here at Lynn Farrell Arena, the Osborne Sports Complex, halftime. Women's college basketball, 41-32. Hastings has got the lead here in this one. It was a seesaw battle throughout a bunch of the first quarter. Hastings got into a 5-point lead, 15-10. First quarter ended with the Broncos out on top, 19-16. Hastings in the second quarter knocks down the 3 3-pointers. Got into a 10-point lead for the first time with about 4 minutes to play in the second quarter, 34-24. Largest lead for Hastings was at 12 points at 40-28. And we're sitting at 41-32 here at halftime as the Broncos enjoying the first half advantage here. Shooting numbers in the ball game, Hastings hitting 50% from the floor here in the first half, right at 50%, 16 out of 32. Hastings 4 out of 11 on 3-pointers for 36%. They're 5 out of 8 from the free throw line, 62%. Sterling is hitting 40.6% from the floor. They're 13 out of 32. The Warriors 0 out of 2 on 3-pointers. They're 6 out of 9 from the free throw line, 66%. Rebounds, the Broncos have 23. Sterling has 18. The Broncos have 6 offensive rebounds, 17 on defense. Leading rebounder here in the first half was Rachel Gooden. She had 9 rebounds in the first 2 quarters. Sterling has got 5 offensive rebounds, 13 on defense, 18 total rebounds. Ava Gill is their leading rebounder. She's got 3 so far. Broncos have got 11 assists, 4 steals, a blocked shot, and 9 turnovers so far in the ball game. Sterling has got 6 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocked shots. They've also got 9 turnovers in the ball game. So it's 41-32. Hastings has got the lead here over Sterling. You're listening to the halftime show. We'll check the scoring right after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
You're back here at Lynn Farrell Arena. It's a 41-32 ball game. Hastings has got the lead over Sterling at the break. Broncos being led so far by Macy Bryant. She's got 9 points in the game. Bryant has knocked down a 3-pointer. She's got a couple of other 2-point field goals, and she's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. McKinney Yates has got 3 field goals. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Yates has got 8 points in the first half. Rachel Gooden has got 3 field goals and 6 points. Tanis Ariando has got a 3 and a 2. She's got 5 points. Other scores for Hastings: Kernan Polk with a field goal. She's 1 of 2 from the line. She's got 3. Addison Benaric has got a 3-pointer, 3 points. And Bose has hit a 3-pointer for 3. Gentry Marks has got a field goal for 2. And Mariah Avila has hit a field goal and 2 points for the Broncos. For Sterling, leading scorer so far is Corinne Clayson. She's got 11 points, 4 field goals. She is 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. Alyssa Heskamp has knocked down 4 field goals. She's got 8 points. McKenna Vogel has got a couple of field goals. She's 0 of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 4. Kayla Morris has hit a field goal. She's 1 out of 2 from the line. She's got 3 points. Bailey Young has got a couple of free throws in 2 attempts. She's got 2 points. Alex Barup has hit a field goal for 2. And Callie Breyer has hit a field goal and 2 points. The Broncos again with the lead over Sterling. 41-32 is the score. Not a whole lot of action going on around the Great Plains Athletic Conference today. Women's basketball, Midland is playing at Mayville State right now. They're in the third quarter. About 27 seconds to play in the third. Mayville State is leading Midland by a score of 46-42. Hastings with a lead over Sterling, 41-32 here at halftime. Later on this afternoon, Doane will play at Bellevue. Men's basketball tonight, it'll be Morningside playing at Bellevue. That's the only action today going around the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Hastings College men, they will play tomorrow. Bronco men will be on the road playing in Wichita against Friends University. We'll have the game for you tomorrow afternoon. The tip-off will be at 1. Pre-game show at 12:45 tomorrow here on Extreme Sports. Thursday, both the Hastings College men and women will play in Orange City, Iowa against Northwestern. Afternoon games on Thursday. The women's game will go at 2 with the men at 3:45. On the air with a pregame show at 1:45 on Thursday afternoon. Friday, we've got Hastings High basketball for you. Gretna East up against Hastings High. Girls boys doubleheader from the Tiger Gym. Girls game gets underway at 5:30. The boys at 7. On the air with the pregame show at 5:15. Then on Saturday, back here at Lynn Farrell Arena, as Briar Cliff will be in town to take on Hastings at 2 and 3:45. Pregame show at 1:45 here on Extreme Sports. So going to be a busy first week of 2025 with Hastings College men's basketball tomorrow. Doubleheader on Thursday. High school basketball Friday. Doubleheader with Hastings College back here on Saturday. Again, 41-32 is the score. Hastings has got the lead over Sterling. That's the halftime show. Stick around. We've got the second half coming up. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
The halftime show has been brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963. Stay tuned. The second half is coming up on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Since 1955, Bob Sass Flowers has been a part of the Hastings community. We're not just about flowers, though. We do offer the finest floral arrangements, all backed by friendly, prompt service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Bob Sass Flowers, every customer matters, and we're dedicated to making your shopping experience one to remember. But there's more to discover. From blue Capri candles and diffusers to my saint, my hero bracelets, Sober Dough Bread, and Daydreams greeting cards, our unique gift collection has something for everyone. Looking for the perfect baby gift? Explore our selection from Bella Tunno and Mud Pie. Come see us at Bob Sass Flowers, where quality, service, and community come together.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
As we come back, third quarter is underway. Rachel Gooden has hit a field goal in the lane for the Broncos, and now Sterling turns the ball over at the other end. That is turnover number 11 in the ball game for Sterling. So the Broncos now with a 43-32 lead as we play here in the third quarter. Hastings shooting to our basket to our right here in the second half of play. The Broncos in the first half hitting 50% from the field, 36% from three, 40% for Sterling. for the field, and they were 0 out of 2 on their 3-point field goal attempts. Feed inside to Gooden. Their shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Sterling, back the other way. Heskamp has got it, moves it down in the corner to Clayson. Her shot is up there, no good. And we got a foul called on the rebound. Gooden is going to pick up the foul. Rachel Gooden's first foul, team foul number 1 on the Broncos here in the third. And this will be a shooting foul going to the free throw line. Will be Alex Barup. Barup is a 93% foul shooter on the season. 14 out of 15. And the first one is going to be up there. It is good. Alex will get to one more. Sterling in the first half, 6 out of 9 on free throws. Broncos have a 10-point lead, 43-33. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. Alex hits a pair. She's now got 4 points in the ball game. 43-34. Hastings now leading by 9. Broncos have the ball. Tanis lobs it inside. That's a Bryant with it. She flips it back out to Mariah Avila. To Gooden, out of Avila for 3. Long rebound brought down here by Vogel for a Sterling. Gets it to Clayson. Clayson down to the top of the key. Breyer with the ball. Now to Clayson. She drives, shoots, and scores. Corinne Clayson scores. She's now got 13 points in the ball game. 43-36. Long-range jumper at the other end by Avila, no good. Rebound brought down by Barup, and she falls down on the play. May have injured herself. She's slow in getting up down there in the lane. A traveling violation was called on Sterling. That's going to be their 12th turnover of the ball game. Coming into the contest now for Sterling is going to be Kayla Morris. Morris comes in, and Barup will come to the bench. Hastings will play things in, baseline right side underneath her own basket here. The Broncos have a 43-36 advantage over Sterling College. Now the officials are discussing something here. Now we're going to have a timeout. Sterling. All right, Sterling wants to call a timeout here. 8 minutes and 32 seconds to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Hastings 43, Sterling 36. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this. We're trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, Mike Will back here at Lynn Farrell Arena, the Osborne Sports Complex. Officials check the replay monitors during the timeout here. So we'll see what they come up with. 8 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hastings out on top of Sterling to score 43-36. So the Broncos will inbound the ball underneath their own basket here. Macy Bryant will inbound it for the Broncos. And the players back in. They get it down in the corner to Yates. Brings it back here to Bryant. Kicks it back out. Mariah Avila around the screen Avila down the lane. Bounce pass here to Gooden. Her shot from the baseline. Good. Rachel Gooden scores on the short right baseline. She's got 5 field goals. 10 points in the ball game. Driving all the way back the other way is Heskamp, and she scores. Alyssa Heskamp now with 10 points in the ball game. Sterling not going away here this afternoon. 45-38 is the score. Yates to the ball. Inside to a Gooden. Gooden throws it here to the near side. Saved by Avila. That was hitting to the scores table. Down to Bryant. Avila gets the ball back here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Avila hands it away. That's McKenna Yates to the ball. Yates drives it right side of the lane all the way down to the baseline. A jumper is up there. It's good at the end of the shot clock. And a big grin comes up. McKenna Yates hits the jumper. She's got 10 points in the ball game. 47-38. Hastings has got the lead now. 7.5 to play here in the third quarter. Breyer with the ball. She drives it on the left side of the lane. She's knocked down and the foul is called. Tanis Ariando picking up the foul. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 2 on the Broncos here in quarter number 3. Hastings leading by the score of 47-38. Clayson will inbound the ball out here to Callie Breyer. Picked up by Tanis Ariando. Breyer dribbling the ball out here near the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass on a high post to Vogel. At the free throw line, the ball poked away and is picked up by Hastings. Turnover number 13 in the ball game now for Sterling. Yates to the ball to Bryant. There's Tanis Ariando. Tanis gets it to a Gooden here at the top of the key. That's Avila. Sets and fires for 3. Shot up there, no good. Rebound brought down by Heskamp for the Warriors. She gives it away now to Breyer. Her shot for 3 is going to be no good. Avila with a rebound. The Yates has it knocked loose. And it's picked up here by Heskamp. Now for Sterling, back the other way. Breyer has got the ball. Free throw line extended. Down here on the baseline. Get it back out between the rings there to Heskamp. Hastings in a man-to-man defense. Breyer with the ball. Blessed sail from 13. It's going to be no good. Now we got a foul called here on the rebound. It's going to go on Kayla Morris of Sterling. First foul on the Morris. Team foul number 1 on the Warriors here in the third. Here comes Ava Gill back into the ball game now for the Warriors. And now we're going to have some pressure in the backcourt here by Sterling. Hastings to the ball. Here's Ann Bose down the near sideline. Bose brings it into the offensive end. Feeds it on a high post there to Bryant. Now to Bose for 3. Her shot is up there, good. And Bose hits the 3-pointer. That's her second one today. And the Broncos out to a 12-point lead now. 50-38. Matches their biggest lead of the ball game here in the third quarter. Here's a Gill with the ball out between the rings to Heskamp. Right side, Breyer. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Jacobs, and a foul is called. Tanis picks up another one. Second foul on Tanis Ariando. Team foul number 3 in the Broncos. Non-shooting situation is going to be Breyer, or rather Sterling playing things in. Callie Breyer will inbound the ball to Clayson down in the corner. Hands it back to a Breyer. Working right side of the lane against Tanis Ariando. Bounce pass out on the baseline. Back up high to Gill. Her shot is up there, no good. Offensive rebound, follow shot by Jacobs, no good. Rebounded here by Gooden. Here come the Broncos. The Bose in transition for 3. Her shot no good. Goes out of bounds on the far side. Bose gave chase, couldn't come down the ball and goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Sterling ball coming back the other direction. Alyssa Heskamp comes back into the ball game now for the Sterling Warriors. 50-38 is the score. A rare weekday afternoon women's college basketball game with us here today. There's a shot in the lane by Young, is no good. She's knocked down, no foul called. Rebound comes down to Bose. Bose into the forecourt, now to Yates, inside to Gooden, shot good. Rachel Gooden scores. McKenna Yates gets the assist. And the Broncos have a 14-point lead. 52-38 is the score now. Here's Sterling with the ball. Gill at the free throw line, hands it away. Jacobs has got a 200 pass, goes to the far side. A runner toward the goal is going to be no good by Heskamp. Rebound Bose for Hastings. Bose is hit in the backcourt, and a foul is going to be called here. It's going to go on Sterling. That foul is going to go on Callie Breyer. That's going to be her third personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Warriors. Bailey Kissinger in. Here comes Alyssa Baker into the ball game. Also coming in, Kernan Polk. 4:47 to play here in the third quarter, 52-38. Hastings has got the lead. Bowes with the ball. 200 pass out here to Gooden, out of Bailey. Bailey Kissinger, pass across the top of the key. The Bowes, she drives it down the lane. Her shot is up there and rolls down through the hole. Bowes has got 8 in the ball game. And the Broncos increasing their lead to 54-38 here in the third quarter. There's a Breyer with the ball in the wing. Her shot for 3, no good. Rebound to Gill. Pass underneath the hole. The shot is up there and in. Alyssa Heskamp scores. That's her 6th field goal in the ball game. She's got 12 points. 54-40. Here's Gooden at the other end. Her shot good. Rachel Gooden, another shot from underneath the hole. She scores. She's got 14 in the ball game. 56-40 is the score. Hastings again with a 16-point lead. A short from the shot from the short left baseline, good by Bailey Young. And now we got a timeout called with 3:49 to play here in the third quarter. Hastings has got a 14-point lead. We'll take a break with a score. Hastings 56, Sterling 42. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
I'm back here at Lynn Farrell Arena. Hastings has got the ball. Bowes driving it down the lane. Tries to dish the ball away. Rachel Gooden picks it up on the far side. Gives it now to a Bailey Kissinger. Bailey down the left side of the lane. Now to Bowes. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Nice move by Bowes. Her shot is up there, no good. Down for the rebound. Bowes grabs the ball, goes back up and scores. And Bowes now with 10 points in the ball game. And the Broncos have a 16-point lead here in this one. 58-42. There's a shot blocked down by Gooden. And the ball recovered on the baseline, but a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. Kissinger picks up the foul. That's going to be your first. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos here in the third. Non-shooting situation. Sterling will inbound the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Warriors are trailing by 16 here in the third quarter, 58-42. Here's a Gill with the ball. Gill. And the pass down low. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. It rolls out of there. McKenna Vogel misses one from point-blank range. Kissinger with a rebound. Here's a Bowes at the other end for 3. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebounded here by Barrup, and now a foul is going to be called. Well, players hit the deck. The foul is going to be on Kissinger. So back-to-back fouls on Bailey. She's now got 2. That's going to be team foul number 5 on the Broncos. So walk to the other end of the floor here. They shoot some free throws. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. Bailey Young comes back into the ball game now for Sterling. McKenna Vogel will check out. Going to the line will be Alex Barrup. She has got 4 points in the game, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line today. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. She'll get one more. Don't forget, tomorrow, Hastings College men playing in Wichita against Friends University. 1 o'clock tip-off, 12:45 pregame show here on Extreme Sports. Next shot is up there, no good. That's only the second free throw that Alex has missed so far this year in 19 free throw attempts. 58-43 is the score. Hastings in the lead. Here's a Kissinger with the ball. Bailey reverses it, comes over here to Kernan Polk. Now to Alyssa Baker, left side of the lane. Baker comes to Kissinger. Out here in three-point territory to Rachel Gooden. Now to Bailey. 6 seconds. Bailey down the left side of the lane to the goal. Her shot's blocked down. Kissinger grabs it back. Now a jump ball is going to be called. And the arrow pointing in favor of Sterling. So the Warriors will play things in here in backcourt with 2:15 to play in the third quarter. All Hastings 58-43 is the score. Broncos led at halftime 41-32. There's Sterling with the ball. Heskamp has got it. Feeds it to the high post. The ball poked away. Now it's loose again. Clayson has got it. Clayson down the lane. She goes up with a shot. Traveling violation is called. Corinne Clayson trying to drive it to the hole down the right side of the lane is hit with a traveling violation. 14 turnovers now on Sterling here in the ball game. Hastings has got the ball. They've got a 15-point lead. 58-43. Here's a lob inside to Kernan Polk. It's going to be mishandled. Brought down here by Sterling. Back the other way. Heskamp has got it, and she is fouled on the baseline here by Baker. So Alyssa Baker picks up the foul for Hastings. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 5+ on the Broncos here in this third quarter. We got some free throws coming up here for Alyssa Heskamp. For Sterling, she'll have 2 shots. Heskamp with 12 points in the ball game. First chance at a free throw today. First one is down through the hole. He's a 74% foul shooter on the year. Now 24 out of 32. Next shot is up there. Rims off, no good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Broncos with a 14-point lead here in the third quarter. Kernan Polk has got the ball. Kernan gives it away to Bose. Now to Polk. Cross-court pass comes over to Bailey. Bailey Kissinger. Now to a Gentry Marks. Here's Alyssa Baker with the ball. Gets it now to a Polk. Now to Bose. Kissinger with it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Kissinger drives into the rack. Shot is up there. It's good, and she's fouling the play. Bailey Kissinger gets her first field goal of the ball game, and she is fouled in the play. A personal foul is going to be whistled on Alyssa Heskamp. That's going to be her third personal foul. They're going to the free throw line for Hastings. They're trying to make this the three-point play. Is going to be Bailey Kissinger. Bailey is 66% foul shooter on the season for the Broncos. Their shot is up there. The shot is good. 61-44 is the score now. 1:11 to play in the third quarter from Lynn Farrell Arena. Biggest lead of the ball game. Here's a Clayson. Her shot is up and in from the elbow. Corinne Clayson. He's now got 15 points in the ball game. 61-46. Kissinger at the other end scores. Bailey goes coast to coast and lays it up there left-handed and scores. He's now got 5 points in the ball game. 63-46. Broncos again with a 17-point lead. Here's Ava Gill with the ball. Bounce pass underneath the hole. Deflected out of bounds there. McKenna Yates getting her hands on the ball there and deflects it out of bounds. Sterling will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Ava Gill will get things in to Morris on the baseline. Back down in the corner to Gill. Shot for 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Follow shot good. Heskamp. Alyssa Heskamp, the offensive board of the putback. She's got 15 points in the ball game. 63-48 is the score. Hastings with a 15-point lead. 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. That's the Kissinger dribbling with the ball just into the offensive zone here for the Broncos. Going a high post to a Gentry Marks. Now to Kissinger again. Hands it away. That's a Baker. Now to McKenna Yates. A deep 3 shot. Good. Yates hits a three-pointer from several feet beyond the top of the three-point arc. Yates now with 13 in the ball game, and that's the end of the third quarter. Hastings out on top. It's the Broncos 66, Sterling 48. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Are you ready for some football? Come on down to Bullseyes every Sunday. We have the NFL Pro Package. Watch all of your games on the big screen all season long. Every Saturday, we have the Big Red Bloody Mary bar for $10. If you can think of it, we can build it. From pickle vodka, jalapeno vodka, and even cucumber vodka. Buckets of beer, Jell-O shots, and giveaways every weekend. The world-famous Bullseyes, across from the water park on West 2nd Street in Hastings.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Call it the foul.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
Mike Well back here at Lynn Farrell Arena. Hastings College women with a lead over Sterling, 66-48 as we go to the fourth quarter here. Broncos will have the opening possession. There's Alyssa Baker with the ball. Baker down the low block on the right side. Lobs it out here to Kissinger. And Kissinger gets the ball back after she gives it away to Gentry Marks. And Bailey Kissinger scores. She's now got 7 points in the ball game here for Hastings. And the Broncos have now built a 20-point lead, 68-48 over Sterling. Broncos shooting the ball well here in this ball game. There's a Breyer with the ball, feeds it underneath the hole. The shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Barrup, and the rebound comes down to Hastings. Kernan Polk with the rebound down to Bailey Kissinger. Into the forecourt, gives it away. A three-pointer, good again. McKenna Yates bangs home another three-pointer. She's got 16 in the ball game for the Broncos, and it's now a 71-48 ball game. Broncos have got the lead. Breyer with the ball. Breyer comes to Clayson. Free throw line extended. Clayson takes it down on the baseline. A little 10-footer is up there, no good. Offensive rebound, follow shot up and in. Alex Barrup scoring there. She's got 7 points in the ball game. 77-50. Hastings with the lead. We're in the fourth quarter here at Lynn Farrell Arena. Bailey Kissinger with the ball near sideline. They get it here to Baker. Dribbles in the free throw line. Out to Kissinger for three. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound brought down there by Sterling. Breyer brings the ball back. Callie Breyer for the Warriors. Bounce pass goes inside. A shot up there and in. Alex Barrup. So back-to-back field goals for Alex. She has now got 9 in the ball game. Kissinger at the other end. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound, McKenna Vogel. Vogel down to Breyer. Breyer comes to the near side to Heskamp. Gets away, dribbles into the basket. Her shot up there, no good. She's fouling the play. McKenna Yates picking up the foul for Hastings. She's got 3. We're going to have some free throws coming up here for Briarcliff. Hastings leading in the ball game now 77-42 in the game. Heskamp to the line for a couple of shots here. Heskamp has got 15 in the ball game. Her shot is up there. It's off of the back iron. No good. She'll get one more. Hastings hitting 52% from the field here in this ball game. Sterling 38%. Next shot by Heskamp. No good. Rebound comes down to the Broncos. Hastings with the ball on their offensive end. 71-52. Here's a Gooden. Her shot is up and in. They got the ball to Rachel Gooden sliding toward the basket. Gooden has had a good day today. She's got a season high 16 points here in this basketball game. And the Broncos lead 73-52. Here's Breyer. She takes it down the left side of the lane. The shot's going to be blocked down by Gooden, but a foul called. Tanis Ariando picking up the personal foul here for Hastings. That's going to be her third foul. We have some free throws coming up here with Callie Breyer. She got a field goal, 2 points so far in the ball game. First chance at a free throw today. It's up there and in. Sterling from the free throw line today, 10 out of 17. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Breyer, so she gets a pair. The score now 73-54. Broncos looking for their 9th win of the season here this afternoon. There's a Gentry Marks with the ball. They get out here to a Gooden. Lobs it inside. Mariah Avila back out to a Bryant. Her shot for three is going to be no good. Ball rebounded here by a Sterling. Falling down was Bailey Young. Warriors bring it into their offensive zone now. A feed to the near side. Breyer drives it. Passes down underneath the hole. A shot by Morris rolls off of the iron. No good. Rebound comes out of the Broncos. Mariah Avila. The Tanis Ariando. To Macy Bryant. Macy directs a little traffic. They get it to Addison Benarik, who's into the ball game now. Rachel Gooden touches the ball. Now to Avila. Drives it down the lane. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. In fact, it was out of bounds. And Sterling will play things in. Bronco basketball brought to you in part by Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning, by Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and by the Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. 6:37 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hastings with a 19-point lead, 73-54. Here's Morris. Her shot is up and in. Kayla Morris gets into the hole and scores. She's got 5 points in the ball game. 73-56. Hastings with the lead. Tanis comes back quickly. A pass into the lane is going to be out of bounds. It's going to be chipped out there by Sterling. Hastings will inbound the ball. Tanis trying to get it to a Gooden underneath the hole there. It was deflected out of bounds. Tanis will now inbound it here. They get it to a Gooden. Hands it back away to Tanis Ariando. To Macy Bryant. Now to Benarik. Here's Avila going for the basket. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Morris with a rebound. Morris now to Gill into the forecourt. There's a Heskamp with the ball. Heskamp stops right side of the lane. Broncos in the man-to-man. There's a Gill with the ball. Gill dribbles with it. Now to Clayson over there on the right wing. Back inside to Morris. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Benarik for Hastings. To Macy Bryant. That's Avila bringing the ball across the midcourt stripe here. Broncos have a 73-56 lead. 5.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter from Lynn Farrell Arena. Gooden lobs it inside over the head of Bryant. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, though, and Hastings will play things in. Hastings will inbound the ball, but first coming into the ball game is going to be Carly Jacobs. Jacobs comes in. Caleb Morris checks out. Hastings will play things in. There's Avila with the ball. Avila on the baseline, looking, comes out on top. Tanis Ariando, 3 seconds, 2 seconds into the lane. Her shot is up there. No good. Rebound, Gooden goes back up. Her shot no good, but she can be fouled into play. And Gooden will go to the free throw line here for the Broncos. The foul is going to go on Bailey Young. That's going to be your first foul in the ball game. First team foul on Sterling. Going to the free throw line now is going to be Gooden for Hastings. And the shot is up there. It's going to be good. Rachel's got 17 points in the basketball game. That's a new season high for her. Next shot is up there. It's going to be off of the back iron. No good. And the rebound comes down here to Sterling. 74-56. Hastings has got the lead. Heskamp with the ball. Heskamp out in 3-point territory now to Gill. Broncos staying with their man-to-man defense. Ava Gill with the ball. Sends it down in the corner to a Heskamp, and she gets poked in the eye there by Mariah Avila. And the foul is called here on Avila. 3 fouls now on Avila. Here comes Yates into the ball game. Here comes Bose in. Avila will check out. Benarik is going to check out. 4:48 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hastings 74 and Sterling 56. Clayson will inbound the ball here. They get it to a Heskamp, and she's immediately going to be fouling the play by Tanis Ariando. That's going to be the fourth foul on Tanis. Coming into the ball game is going to be Kissinger. Ariando checks out. Bailey Kissinger back in. Into the ball game, McKenna Vogel for Sterling. Also coming back in will be Breyer. 4:46 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hastings out on top of Sterling. Women's college basketball 74-56. Clayson with the ball here for the Sterling Warriors. Here's Breyer right side of the lane. Has the ball poked away. Picked up by Bryant. Bryant gets it to Kissinger. Now to Yates. Shot is up there good. McKenna Yates has got 18 points in the ball game. Her season high 21 that she put up against Mount Marty. Hastings leading by 20, 76-56. In the lane, here's Vogel. Her shot's going to be blocked down there. Then out of bounds. Blocked down by Gooden and then lost off with the fingertips of McKenna Vogel. So Hastings will play things in. 4:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hastings 76 and Sterling 56. Broncos will play at Northwestern on Thursday afternoon here on Extreme Sports. Hastings with the ball. Bailey Kistner on the far sideline. Goes underneath the hole there. The Bryant, her shot is up and in. Macy Bryant scores just to the right of the basket. She's got 11 in the ball game. The Broncos lead by 22, 78-56. Shot from the elbow is up there by Clayson, no good. Rebound comes down to Rachel Gooden of Hastings. Down to Bailey Kissinger. Drives it, shooting it, misses. Rebound loose. We got 3 players on the deck, and finally a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Kissinger. That's going to be your third. Team foul number 5 on Hastings, so we'll walk to the other end here. Shoot some free throws. Back into the ball game, Bailey Young for the Sterling Warriors. Going to the free throw line will be Corinne Clayson. She's got 15 points in the ball game here for the Warriors. She'll have a couple of shots here, 84% on the season from the free throw line. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. She'll get one more. One of the top scorers in the KCAC, averaging 21.8 points per ball game. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. Clayson now with 17 in this ball game. The Bronco lead is 20, 78-58. 3:35 to play here in the ball game from Lynn Farrell Arena. Bose has got the ball out here to Macy Bryant. Now to McKenna Yates. Back to Bryant on the wing. Bryant one dribble, sends it back out into three-point territory to Bose. Now to Kissinger. Down low underneath the hole. Reverse layup up and in. Macy Bryant. Bryant now with 13. The assist there goes to Bailey Kissinger at the other end. There's a Heskamp. Her shot is up there, no good, right-handed. Rebound comes down to Bose. Bose gets it ahead now to Yates underneath the hole. The Gooden shot good, and she's fouled. Rachel Gooden gets another field goal. She's got 19 in the ball game. Foul in the play by Ava Gill. That's going to be your second. Second team foul in the Warriors. Here comes Bryant out of the ball game. Coming back in, Kernan Polk. Going to the free throw line will be Gooden. He's now got 19 in the ball game. Alex Barrett coming to the game now. Going out is going to be Gill. So Rachel Gooden goes to the free throw line. 1 of 2 from the line so far in this ball game. Her shot is up there good. He's now got 20, and now Gooden is going to check out. She's had a good day today. 20 points here for Rachel Gooden. 20 points and 15 rebounds. Wow. Not a bad effort there by the former Adams Central Patriot. It's now 83-58. Hastings has got the lead. Here's Clayson with the ball. Dribbles right to left across the free throw line. Gives it away now to Jacobs. Jacobs feed down on the baseline. Jumpers up there and in. Alex Barrett gets the field goal. She's now got 11 in the ball game. 2.5 to play. 83-60. There's a Kernan Polk out to Yates. Bombs away for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down here to Bailey Young. Young gives it away to Jacobs into the forecourt, and a pass deflected out of bounds there by Yates. Coming in for Hastings is going to be Whitney Bauer. Bauer, the senior out of Elm Creek, Nebraska. She'll check in. Kernan Polk will check out. Hastings got her on cruise control here. 83-60. The Broncos have got the lead. Sterling will inbound the ball on the far sideline. Clayson will get it in here. Driving the ball to the hole there is going to be Jacobs. Ball hits the side of the glass, and the ball brought out of there by Bauer of Hastings. Whitney comes into the forecourt, loses control of the dribble, picks it up on the far side. Now to a Gentry Marks who's into the ball game. Marks gets away, stops right side of the lane, a shot from 10, good. Gentry Marks has now got a couple of field goals in this ball game. She's got 4 points, and the Broncos blowing the Warriors out of here. 85-60 is the score. 1 minute and 40 seconds to play. Clayson has got the ball. Left side of the lane, puts it on the floor, dribbles to the top of the key. He gives it to a Carly Jacobs. Down the far side. Here's a pass out on top. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted there by Hastings. Bowes with the ball. She drives it back the other way, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to go on Clayson. That's going to be her second. And going to the free throw line for the Broncos will be Ann Bowes. Bowes has got 10 points in the ball game. First chance at a free throw coming up here. Here comes Gill back into the ball game. Clayson is going to check out for Sterling. So Ann Bowes goes to the line. 82% from the free throw line this season. 14 out of 17. She'll miss this one. She'll get another one. 1 minute and 24 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. 85-60. Hastings has got the lead. Next shot is up there and in by Bowes. She's now got 11 in the ball game, and the Broncos with a 26-point lead. 86-60. Here's a Gill with the ball. Bounce pass goes inside. There's a shot going to be blocked down there. Recovered by Sterling. Gill hits the ball back on the baseline. A jumper is up there from 10. No good. It goes out of bounds. And last sense by Sterling. And Hastings will play things in. So the Broncos going to go to 9-4 on the season after this one. Sterling as well will have a record of 9-4. There's a steal in backcourt. Jacobs has got the ball. Jacobs underneath the hole. A shot by Erika Thalker is going to be no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Hastings ball. Broncos will play things in with 55 seconds to go here in this one. 86-60 is the score. There's a Bauer with the ball. Whitney Bauer for Hastings. Bounce pass here goes to Gentry Marks. Outside to Bowes for 3. Shot good. Bowes now with 14 in the ball game. 89-60. Hastings has got the lead. Jacobs, her shot from 10. No good. Offensive rebound. Sterling will keep the ball alive here in their offensive end. Gill with the ball. Dribbles it down the right side of the lane. Her shot's going to be blocked down there by Marks. Goes out of bounds, and Sterling will play things in. 26 seconds to play here in this one. 13 on the shot clock. As Sterling will play things in. Baseline left side underneath her own hole here. It can be deflected, picked up by Falker. Now she sends it inside to Jacobs. Her shot is good, and she can be fouled in the play. Carly Jacobs gets her first field goal of the ball game. Fouled on the play here by the Broncos. That's going to go on Savannah Kaskak, the senior from Thornton, Colorado. Shot from the free throw line up and in by Carly Jacobs to make it a 3-point play. 89-63. Broncos coming back with the ball as Whitney Bauer's got it. Bauer just dribbling with the ball here. Broncos not in any hurry. 11 seconds to go here. Bauer's going to dribble the ball out, and that's probably going to be your final score. And that's going to be the case. 89-63. Hastings wins it here this afternoon. The Broncos come out for the Christmas holiday break and their trip to the Hawaiian Islands and pick up a pretty impressive show here as they knock off Sterling today, 89-63 to improve to 9-4 in the season. Sterling is also 9-4 following their loss here this afternoon. Again, Hastings wins it 89-63. Back with the final totals after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, the Hastings College women, they pick up a win here today over Sterling. The final score of 89-63. Broncos led at the end of the first quarter, 19-16, 41-32 at halftime, 66-48 after 3. They go on to win 89-63 today. Rachel Gooden had a monster day today for the Broncos. Gooden scores 20 points, pulls down 15 rebounds in this ball game. McKinney Yates had 18 points in the ball game. Yates knocking down a couple of three-pointers in this contest today. Also in double figures, Ann Bowes. She had 14 points. Bowes had 3 threes. 13 points for Macy Bryant. The other scorers for the Broncos, Mariah Avila had 2. Bailey Kissinger, season high 7 points today for Hastings. Tanis Ariando had 5 points. Gentry Marks had 4. Addison Monerick had 3. Kernan Polk had 3 points for the Broncos. Leading the way for Sterling was Corinne Clayson. She scores 17. Alyssa Heskamp had 15 points. Alex Barrett had 11, so they placed 3 players in double figures. The other scorers, Callie Breyer had 4. Carly Jacobs had 3. Kayla Morris had 5 points. Bailey Young had 4. And McKenna Bogle had 4 points. So each team now 9-4 on the season. Broncos' next game going to be on a Thursday afternoon. They'll play in Orange City, Iowa against Northwestern. Women's game will go at 2 on Thursday with the men. That's a 3:45 pregame show here on Extreme Sports. Begins at 1:45. So again, Hastings wins it today over Sterling, 89-63. Stick around. The Bronco postgame show is up next. You are listening to Bronco Basketball.
You have been listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for health care. By Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. By Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Enjoy great food, good service, and a warm, friendly atmosphere at 2017 West 2nd. By Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. By Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd, serving Hastings since 1955. By Hastings Irrigation Pipe Company, working hard to develop high-performance products. By Bosselman Energy, a fuel supplier and distributor offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. By the Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. By Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. By Highland Dairy. And by Teammates of Nebraska. Stay tuned. The Bronco Postgame Show is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
The Bronco Postgame Show is brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney.
All right, the Hastings College women, they win it today. Final score of 89-63. We'll get you the final shooting numbers in the ball game for the Broncos today. They ended up shooting 52.9% from the field. They were 36 out of 68. Hastings knocking down 8 out of 23 on three-pointers. That's 34%. And we were 9 out of 14 from the free throw line, 64%. Sterling, 24 out of 68 today, 35%. They were 0 out of 4 on three-pointers, and they hit 15 out of 22 from the free throw line at 68%. Broncos out-rebounding Sterling 45-43. Hastings had 10 offensive rebounds, 35 on defense. Sterling had 16 offensive rebounds, 27 on defense. Rachel Gooden, the leading rebounder for Hastings, 15 rebounds. So she had 20 points, 15 rebounds for Hastings, a double-double. And the leading rebounders for Sterling, Alyssa Heskamp, she had 6. Alex Barrett also had 6 rebounds. Broncos had 23 assists in the game today, 7 steals, 5 blocked shots, and 13 turnovers. Sterling had 14 assists, 7 steals, 2 blocked shots, and 15 turnovers. So a monster day today for Rachel Gooden, 20 points, 15 rebounds to go along with 3 blocked shots today. And the Broncos win this one easily over Sterling, the final score of 89-63. We'll take our break and come back. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Hastings College basketball continues tomorrow here on Extreme Sports. We'll be in Wichita as the Broncos take on Friends University. 1 o'clock starting time tomorrow in Wichita. Pregame show begins at 12:45 here on Extreme Sports. Thursday on the road with the Broncos in Orange City, Iowa, as the Broncos will play a rare weekday afternoon doubleheader with the Red Raiders of Northwestern. Women's game will be at 2, with the guys at 3:45 on Thursday. We'll be in Orange City at the Boltman Center for that one, beginning with a pregame show at 1:45 on a Thursday afternoon. So a busy week for Bronco basketball in Wichita tomorrow for the Hastings College men and Friends, beginning at 12:45, and in Orange City, Iowa on Thursday afternoon. Hastings and Northwestern beginning at 12:45 on Thursday. But again, the Hastings College women, they win today over Sterling, Final score 89-63 as the Broncos improve to 9-4 on the season. That'll wrap things up from Lynn Farrell Arena here at the Osborne Sports Complex for Extreme Sports. This is Mike Will.
The Bronco postgame show has been brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air. Your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. Hastings College Basketball is an exclusive presentation of Extreme Sports.
Any of these either. The rushing props are interesting. I think that there's a real shot that I'll tell you my favorite bet if you're going to do a prop, and I'm not betting any props tonight. 18.5 attempts, the over on Gibbs, because I do think Detroit will be able to jump out to a lead and they'll just keep feeding him. But I don't have a